Hey, Dad,
What's up?
what we talking about?
Welcome to episode 10, a very special episode of BG What We Talking About. I know y'all looking at the screen and y'all like, I haven't seen these people on BG What We Talking About, but people that know, people that are in the know, this is the family of my original podcast, my original family, the people who gave me the confidence to start another podcast. The East Leaf Sixes family, starting off to my right, to my left, however you're looking at it on the screen, my brother Jose, Sixers fan for life. Right up underneath him, 215 the sports guy, aka Carl Sampson. Believe it or not, y'all are going to be angry with him all episode. He's going to have outrageous takes, is guaranteed. And last but not least, the queen. The queen, hold on.
We need a better one for that.
Hold up. Y'all might know her as Jenny, but I call her Jenny from the block. What is good, my family, my East Leaf Sixers family? How y'all doing? How was y'all week, man?
Man, it was good. I had, looking forward to coming on this episode and rating BG What We Talking About.
They called it the Takeover. They said it was going to be the East Leaf Sixers Takeover, dog. But
Jose called BG Bobby Brown.
Yeah, hey. He Bobby Brown. He left New Edition and started his own thing. You know what I'm saying? Because he said it was his prerogative. So it's all good.
I was gonna wear
some shades.
I was gonna wear some shades for this episode because I knew it was gonna be a lot of shade coming at me because they always got jokes, but they always know. These three people know that I'm 110% dedicated to what we started as a family, man. And again, if you don't know, man, even if you're not a Sixers fan, please go over to Eat Sleep Sixers on all social media. Everything above my head right now, on the screen right now, we have social media for East Leaf Sixers. Please give us a follow. Please give us a like.
I got a question.
What's up?
This is a much different BG I'm seeing on What We Talking About. It's different. I don't feel like I got to wear my sunshades. I don't feel like the shade is coming my way on this show. I feel good. I feel like I could say anything without you calling me.
BG doesn't have any sports memorabilia behind him or on him or on his head.
So originally, when I was thinking about a title for this episode, I haven't come up with it yet. But originally, it was going to be East Leaf Sixers Takeover. And then I was like, well, I'm not at the crib. For those that don't know, I'm in the process of moving. So I'm at my boy crib right now. And I was going to call it Away Game Eat Sleep Sixers Takeover. So we'll see. We'll see as the episode goes on. I mean, usually the episode the title of the episode gets picked off of somebody's crazy take, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna come from Carl today.
I gotta give one now. You done said it 4 times. I got it. So what are we talking about?
Well, BG said, Jose, don't worry about being off topic because any topic is a good topic on BG. What we talking about?
Oh man,
every topic is a good topic. So hey, we're gonna start off like this. Man. We had a show last Friday, and while last Friday was going on, we were watching the WNBA All-Star Friday, and it was very exciting. We had a same person won a skills challenge that won a 3-point contest, but then Saturday the All-Star game happened. The All-Star game happened, and it's the WNBA All-Stars versus the women's national team. And surprisingly, the WNBA All-Stars beat the international team. Now, I don't think we have anything to worry about as far as goal. We know our women, hands down, are the best women when it comes to basketball. So I don't think we got a chance at losing. But I think that wasn't a good look for international women's international basketball, in my opinion, to lose to the WNBA All-Star team. I mean, the women's national team been together. The WNBA All-Star team got together for a day, a weekend. So that was glaring to me. But the reason I wanted to bring that up is because I thought about, man, what if the NBA did that? Do y'all think that could work in the NBA? I personally think that the international team, the U.S. men's team would get crushed if they played an NBA All-Star team of players not on the international team. What y'all think?
Well, wait a second. You're saying the international team, but I think you mean the Team USA Olympic
Team USA, yeah, that's what I meant to say. Team USA.
Because my question, before I answer your question, is are all the guys that are in the Olympics right now, playing for other countries. Are they playing on Team NBA?
They would be on Team All-Star. So I would
Okay.
count them as Team All-Star.
So we got
And that's why I said,
Jokic and we
yeah,
got
yeah,
Doncic and we
we
got
would get killed.
okay. Yeah,
America would get
absolutely.
killed by the All-Stars.
Absolutely.
I think they would.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think
I have no
Yeah.
doubt
I
about
mean,
that.
I mean, I kind of look. I mean, you got to think of the people that crossed over. Hint, hint. Joel.
Okay.
What
So they
would he
got
be?
look, we got Joel. No, it would be this year's team. So this year's team, we know what they are. But I feel like the NBA could construct a team of Joker, Wemby, Freak. Like
Luca.
we would get destroyed.
Nah. I don't think so. And I'm glad you brought that up. I don't think so. Those people that you named right off the top of my head, and what European players don't have a knack for, is playing defense. It's not
Well,
one
they can
defensive
just
player.
pick
Who's
up
going to
like
stop?
they can pick up Jalen Brown or whoever else is left.
I'm about to say, let's not forget the people that got snubbed. Tyrese Maxey could be on that team. Jalen Brown could be on that team. Jimmy Butler could
Right.
be, like that team. I know I announced the international players when I just announced the lineup when I said Joker, Wemby, and Giannis. But like, let's just think of the others. Like Kyrie's not on that team. Jimmy Butler's not on it. Like, I think that would be. I don't think
That would
the
be a
NBA
hell of a game.
I don't think the NBA should go that route, but I wouldn't be mad at seeing that as a warm-up game for the internet. I keep saying international team, the men's U.S. team.
I don't think it will be such a close game, man, because you don't see how Team USA struggling on some of these teams, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
And I
like
think the All-Star, I think the All-Stars,
Matthew Dellavedova.
Guys, it's preseason.
If you take if you take pretty much everybody that BG mentioned was on the All-Star team, right? Luca, Joker, and everybody else. So let's say you leave everybody else who made the All-Star team, right? Minus the people who went to Team USA, and then you sub those players with other people who probably deserve to be on the All-Star team. I don't know, man. They ain't gonna be that close to me. So I'm gonna go Team NWA All-Star.
Yeah, NBA All-Star team. I think the NBA All-Star team would beat our team. I think it'll be bad, to be honest with you. Like, I hate to say it, because let's be clear, the NBA, the men's team is good. They're really good. But when you look at how much talent would be on that All-Star team, I think the All-Star team would win the same way the WNBA All-Stars beat the women's international team.
Yeah.
But Carl is the voice of dissent. And I need to know why.
Carl crazy. Carl, we've been dealing with Carl for too many years to not know he crazy. He gonna say some shit that don't make no sense.
Let's move to the next topic, because I'm about to say something that don't make no sense.
Not only did the WNBA All-Stars beat the Olympians, but like two of them made All-Star records, right? Because Angel Reese had the first double-double, and Caitlin Clark had the most assists. I mean, they were out here breaking records.
Can I ask you a question?
Team.
Are we playing FIBA style ball, or are we playing NBA style ball?
I think if it was a warm up for the Olympics, then they would do FIBA style. I think we would have to go FIBA style, just because if it's a warm up for the Olympics, yeah.
Yeah, the international players definitely, have more knowledge and know-how, and it shows in these Olympics right now on how to get around the international game, where the loopholes are.
Hey, I got a question for you, Jen. I'd like to get a female's perspective on what do you think about the direction of the WNBA right now and how it's going? Do you think it's going in a good direction? Do you think this group of rookies really changed the outlook of the WNBA, and do you see it having a brighter future?
I definitely think this new group of rookies has changed the WNBA, because I myself watched WNBA games, multiple WNBA games for the first time in my life, because I wanted to see what it was all about. I think they're living up to the hype. They are fun to watch. The only issue is it's just getting a little catty, which I don't like. Like, it doesn't have to be like that. We don't have to go against each other. It's always women going against each other part that I hate.
But I think they're trying to, I don't want to say steal a script from the NBA, but I think they know they have to have personalities, not just basketball players. And I think Angel Reese took that in stride. It was like, okay, y'all want me to be the bad guy? I'm gonna be the bad guy. Cool, I'll be the bad guy, but I'm also gonna be bettering myself as well. And I think that I don't want to say they're taking the NBA's route and having characters, but I mean, this type of stuff sells, and we haven't seen this
Absolutely.
much. We haven't seen this many eyes on the WNBA in 25 years.
Well,
Like we haven't
I-
seen it. So I'm happy
don't-
for
I
them.
don't-
I love it.
I don't think that's fair, man, because although I didn't get glued to WNBA, I watched enough of it since it started. There's a lot of greats back then. A lot of greats, man. When you talk about WNBA, and now it's getting exciting because you see a few which probably they didn't have before in this magnitude. So maybe that's why it's probably a little bit more exciting.
Well,
But I
you
don't
know
want
what
to
I-
take away. I don't want to take
One second,
away.
Carl.
I don't want to take away what these women have been doing. I feel it's unfair. They don't get enough credit for the sport. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they should just get the same recognition as the NBA. I mean, I know it's tough.
My issue was the fact that people say, well, the WNBA been good. We had greats before Caitlin Clark got here. Why all of a sudden, why do you care? Not you, Jose, but why, as somebody who wants to see the WNBA thrive, do you care why the eyes are on it? Well, we've had great black women playing basketball for years, and now all of a sudden, this girl from Iowa comes in, and now everybody want to talk about that. Why do you care why the eyes are on you? Just be happy that the eyes are on you, because more eyes equals more dollars.
I'm about to put the point out there right now, and I think it all goes back to the NCAA and them allowing players to exploit their individuality and make themselves a marquee household name, and also make a couple dollars off
And get
using their likeness.
sponsors. For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? So these guys are able to become individuals now instead of just
gals, not
these
guys.
gals. I'm sorry. Are able to become individuals now instead of just saying, "Oh, UCLA is good," or Tennessee is a high-powered team. Now you're hearing, "Oh, Caitlin Clark, oh, Angel Reese's team." So they're becoming more individuals, which is crossing over to the WNBA. And I'm sorry for the old heads, but they didn't have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I'm getting paid off my likeness. They didn't have that all these years, so it made them harder to become a household name. Now you got Instagram, you got Twitter. I see Angel Reese at least 50 times a day, and I don't look for it.
But the
I
thing
remember-
they
it's
were
like
household names, though. They were household names. It's just they weren't looking at it. Everybody knew who Candace Parker was, who Lisa Leslie was. They knew who they were, but nobody was turning on the TV to watch them. That was the problem. That was the problem all along. You weren't. Everybody was all for women's sports, and hey, they should be getting equal pay, but they weren't even supporting. And I'm happy that now they are supporting.
Can I keep it a bean?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jose.
No,
Go ahead.
about to
And
go.
then
Let
when
Jay
you're
go.
done,
Jay
I'm
was
gonna ask a question. I want to ask a question, but I want you to go,
I'm
Carl.
gonna say what everybody, every male, VG's laughing, but because it's real. WNBA basketball was very structured and organized for a while. Very boring, should I say? Very 1, 2, 3, pass, 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 shoot. There's a lot more excitement in coaching now. There's a lot more idealism and plays, and like you said, there's a rivalries coming into the NBA. People follow that rivalry from college into the NBA, and I think these two young ladies have a lot to do with, and also with the new age we're in, with why WNBA is blowing up so big. No shade to the old heads, Dawn Stelly. I could go on for days. Cheryl Swoops, players that I feel like that were better than them, but didn't have the big light on them to, spread that word around.
There was definitely a lot. But one question real quick. You think, and I've seen this question get thrown around for a lot of years already in the past 10 years. What do you think about Philadelphia having a women's NBA team, WNBA team?
Yo, why you still in my
We had a
thunder,
raise
dog?
back in the day.
That was literally about to be my follow-up. Do y'all think it's time for Philadelphia to have a WNBA team? I think they should be called the WNBA Johns. What y'all think?
Absolutely.
The Philadelphia Johns. The Philadelphia
Them
Johns.
beating
Like,
the hell out of them tonight. Look at them
Well,
go.
we're a big sports city, so I think if you're gonna give Toronto a friggin' women's NBA team, why wouldn't you give one to a big sports city like Philadelphia? It doesn't
Like
make any
Philadelphia,
sense.
right?
I
But you
think
are
once the
again
Sixers,
trying to follow the blueprint. They want to be so international, even though it's
yep,
still North America. But they want to
yep.
be so international. That's why I think they got it first. But I think with the emergence of the WNBA this current season, man, I can see us having expansion teams popping up in the next 5 years. I think we could have at least four more teams in the next 5 years. I
Hey,
really
hey
think it's
Jen,
a huge possibility that could happen.
Jen, do you follow NCAA women's basketball that closely?
No, I don't. I did this year though because I wanted to see Don Staley win. Um, I
Who's the next? Who's the new? Who's the next Caitlin Clark? And I don't know. BZ put me on.
You better go type in Juju from USC. She don't have no flaws. Like I've
Mm,
never seen a female basketball player that has a counter move to everything that's thrown at her. Juju is next. If Juju put like this, if Juju if Juju was able to enter the WNBA draft this year, she would have got drafted over Caitlin Clark. That's how tough she is. She was a
mm,
freshman, Carl. She's
mm.
going into her sophomore year. Trust me. After we get off of here, look it up.
I'm doing my
She,
homework.
she tough. She
I
is
think one of
tough.
the things that really did kill me though was seeing how much the first round pick got paid. I mean, it's not a very good paying job at all. Like at all for a
And,
normal
and
Yeah,
that's why
person.
that's why Brittany Griner was in the situation she was in, and that's why all of the WNBA girls are in the situation, and they have to play overseas on their off season. They have to,
Yeah, or
and,
I
hope
and,
think
for
and it's
like some big uh contracts, like
I think I think these
endorsements.
kids getting paid for their likeness and things like that. I think it helps out these young ladies the most because most of them don't make it to WNBA, and at least
I
they're
hate.
able to make some bank before they
This is the
graduate.
one time that I really hate to disagree with you, Carl. I usually love disagreeing with you, but I so disagree
No,
with
you
you
love it. You love it. Go ahead.
simply because it's harder to get that NIL deal as a female. Now we
Right,
got a
right.
million football players, we got a million basketball players that are bigger names, bigger talents than some of these women. And it sucks that I know they're not going to get as many deals. We're not seeing these college athletes on commercial, college female athletes on commercials. We see Caitlin
We're
Clark,
seeing the
we see
men.
Angel Reese now, we see these
That's it.
WNBA players now, but the NIL situation in NCAA really isn't helping the average athlete in NCAA basketball. In NCAA basketball, yes, the star, Caitlin Clark, yes, you're going to get a deal. Angel Reese, yes, you're going to get it. But there's a lot of female college athletes that won't get a chance to get any type of NIL money. And you say it being on the table makes it better for the girls, but I think it makes it harder because, I mean, it's fewer of them. And if I hate to say it, but if I'm a company and I want to sell a truck, I'm probably going to a male college athlete before I go to a female. So I think the NIL doesn't even benefit them that much. Do I think it
Yeah,
should be
hey,
that way? No, but I just don't think it benefits them it doesn't benefit the masses that much. The Caitlin Clarks of the world, of course. The Angel Reese,
yeah.
of course.
But
Anybody
as
that
a
goes to South
whole,
Carolina, of course. But
yeah, as a whole.
what about the female that plays at Appalachian State? She's not getting no deal. You know what I mean?
So it's still big fish eat little fish. Big school eats little school in the college women's game. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Before we get on to the next topic, I want to stick to sports just for a quick second, man. There was a couple big deals in the last like 48 hours, man. One, Russell Westbrook went to Denver. What y'all think? Do y'all think they're gonna be battling to see who can get the most triple doubles? Do y'all like that move for Denver? I know this is not a Sixers podcast. We are Sixers fans, so you better be unbiased. Do you like Russell Westbrook to Denver?
I
I'm
love.
just kind of feeling like I'm tired of Russell Westbrook, man. Stick with a spot. God, this
I
man's been
mean,
moving somewhere different every season. Do I care? I don't. I don't.
I'm pretty sure that if it was up to him, he would love to have stayed somewhere for the last 3 seasons. He's being cut. and he's being bought out. But I am
He be the
happy for
MVP.
Russ. I am happy for Russ to get an opportunity to put some metal under his career. I think he's gotten a bad rap for many years. But if you break out the stats, he will be a Hall of Famer, whatever you think about him.
Oh, hands down,
Um,
first ballot for sure.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
And he's put his work in. So I like to see him get rewarded, get in the playoffs. Stop being mentioned to being a loser type of player. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna put my 2 cents into this one. Yeah, he's gonna go down first ballot. The last triple double machine right now, because I feel like he holds the record. No, currently he holds the record.
Over Oscar.
I'm saying no, as a current NBA player right now, he holds the record.
Oh yeah, he definitely got the most.
Yeah, he got the record. Current NBA player.
Nobody touching him, bro.
My
Probably
whole thing
Luka
is
here.
though, I don't like arrogance. Can't stand arrogance. I don't like arrogance. I like he just on the media being rude to to a lot of people, including fans. And I'm not feeling that. I remember at one point when I used to say I didn't like Kobe because he was arrogant. I didn't like number 8 Kobe. 24 Kobe grew on to me really fast because I felt like it was two people. In my opinion, as far as attitude wise, not just taking away from nothing he did on the court at all. But he did a lot of maturing when he changed his number, in my opinion, and that's what I gravitated to as far as Kobe Bryant. And he wasn't so arrogant anymore. You know what I'm saying? He let all his hard work do the talking, and he preached the hard work and all that. And to me, he was just whole different people. It was like night and day. That's just my opinion. Some people might not agree. Some people will, but that's just my opinion. But as far as Russell Westbrook, I don't like his attitude, period. But that's not taken away from nothing he did on the court, because I that can't be overlooked at all.
Right.
He put his stamp on the game, and that's definitely not unnoticed. Trust me. So that's just my opinion on it.
Yeah, I'm happy for Russ. I like to see him go to a team that is going to compete. I used to be one of those guys that didn't love Russ because I thought he was taken away from what KD could have been. I think KD still was him, but I felt like, why is Russ taking these? Why is Russ doing? Why Russ? And when it became just Russ, and then it became Russ and Paul George, I was like, man, this guy really has a great motor, like the type of motor you want from your star player. He's going to leave it all out there. He's going to play his hardest, and I grew a fond liking for Russ as far as his approach to the game. So I hate the bad rep that Jose and Carl both said he's gotten over the years, and I look forward to him at least being able to be on a team that's competitive, one, and maybe he'll get another shot to be, if not a starting point guard, a very good backup. So we'll see. The story's still out for Russ. Hopefully he ends his career the correct way.
Before you change subject or
I'm not even changing the subject because I got y'all here. I got a question for y'all. But go ahead.
I kind of didn't answer the question. Yes, I'm happy that he's still playing, and I wish, as a fan of the NBA, because of all those stats that he got, I wish he goes to the Hall of Fame with at least one championship. That way, he don't get put in the category of Charles Barkley and those guys who are in the Hall of Fame who never won a championship. So I don't know what.
I know we try to watch our language on EC6s, but man, fuck that, man. AI ain't get no championship. I don't care if Russ get one. Russ can kick rocks.
I was just going to say, if this is his last season, no, I don't want him to get no damn championship.
But I ain't gonna lie, BJ.
Not
I ain't gonna lie,
before we
BJ.
get one.
Me and Jose don't agree often, but I agree with him. One of Allen Iverson's favorite players, one of the guys that he compares himself to. I would love to see Russ shove SHIT and a lot of people's faces.
Hey. Let me talk to you real quick. This BG, what we talking about? This not EC6s. I don't got no children watching. I don't got no kids. There's nobody that's going. Well, I want to get. Please,
Mama watching, ain't she?
Mama watching, but
Okay.
she knows that on BG, what we talking about. Sometimes curses slip, so you don't have to do that. You don't have to.
Okay,
If you
I'm
choose
sorry.
to, I'm not
sorry,
going to tell
Mama.
you not to, but you don't have to.
But don't give him the green light, because we know Carl could be a cursing
He
machine.
gave it to me. No.
Don't make me bring
That
Brandon
shit was
back. If I
fluorescent.
bring Brandon back, he gonna pull a jar out for your ass.
That shit was a fluorescent green light. Okay. So
Yeah.
I would love. Let me take my comment back. Let me rewind. All right, let's start it over. I know we recording. You can edit it. All right, let's rewind. Okay.
I'm not editing
So
none of this.
listen. So listen.
That sounded like a sick dog. I ain't gonna lie.
I would love. I would love for Russell Westbrook, one of the most hated, most talked about negatively in his era of basketball. I would love for him to have an opportunity to shove shit into the doubters' faces. I would love that for him.
Not till Sixers win first.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta
Not this
say.
year.
Yeah.
After we win it this year, maybe the next 4 years. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm glad y'all talked about this. I try not to, because y'all know my sports mind. I always want to talk about sports, but I try not to make my show so sports heavy. And we've been talking about sports, and I know a lot of the female viewers is like, why? When they gonna talk about something that matter that I care about? Because I don't care about sports. But damn it, I got Eat Sleep Sixes here with me, so I want to talk to my team. I didn't even tell them we was doing this. I want to talk to my team about how do you feel. I want everybody to give me at least 2 minutes. 2 minutes of how you feel about your team, about our team, about the Sixers. We had a very, very active offseason. Do you think we are in the top 2, the top 3, the top 4 of the East? Do you think we are championship favorites? Do you think, hey, it's fool's gold? Because we know the Sixers is known to be fool's gold. How y'all feeling about the upcoming season for y'all Sixers, man? Being that y'all are. I'm sorry, I said y'all. Being that we are Eat Sleep Sixers.
See what I mean?
Be clear. I gotta plug my gang. I gotta plug the gang while we here. Y'all here, so I gotta plug.
Damn, Bobby.
How y'all feeling, man? We got Paul George. We got Eric Gordon. We picked up a lot of pieces. We got Caleb Martin. We added pieces that we've been asking for years. The type of players we've been asking for years. So I want to know y'all true outlook, not y'all Sixers fandom. Don't just give all your heart and soul. Tell me how you truly feel about the upcoming NBA season for y'all team, for our team.
You know how I feel, Bobby. Don't be cruel, okay, Bobby. Don't be cruel. No pun intended. No pun
Bobby
intended.
Jackson? Bobby Jackson?
No, Bobby Brown.
Bobby Hurley?
So, in all seriousness,
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
You silly, bro.
You dumb stupid. I think, and I said this on Sixers 24/7, and I will stand on it. On paper, this is the best put together team I feel in Sixers history. But you gotta go do it. You gotta put in the work. It feels very Eagles dream teamish. You go get all the big names out on free agency, all the guys you could get. These guys have to play together. Bottom line, they gotta play together. I need to see that. So they're in the same spot they was last year, BJ. That's my answer. Until they show me up.
0-0.
I can't agree with you right there, Carl. I know you agree with me earlier, but I can't agree with you as far as this is the best put Sixers team, because I was 8 years old when that 1983 team won, and they had Moses Malone, Dr. J, and Mo Cheeks, and that was a pretty big 3 back then. I'm just saying.
Big 3, right?
Wait. How old were you?
Embarrassing.
How?
I was 8.
Embarrassing.
No, I'm not
How come we
embarrassed.
don't get all of these sound effects on Eat Sleep Sixers?
Right.
You know, because we're on the Bobby Brown show. That's why.
Listen, I'm not embarrassed, bro, because for my age, I don't think I look half bad. But I mean, that's just me.
Hey, you looking good, brother. I must admit
You know what I'm saying? For my age, I don't look half bad, man. At least my wife tells me every day, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Jenny,
but anyway,
get on with the question, Jose.
But no. Listen, I think this team is pretty good. The only thing I'm not liking is that this man cannot stop bumping his gums, man. It's like every day he's saying some outlandish stuff, man. It's like, calm down, bro. Yeah, I'm talking about Big JoJo. You feel me? No Diddy. But I'm saying he needs to just be quiet, stop talking the talk, and just walk the walk, man. You wanted a team, and according to you, you was giving side eyes. You got the player you gave the side eye for. You got a team now. Now, show us what you can do.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm about that. Put up or shut up, dog.
All right.
Then did you answer the question? Because I got another question.
I
I'm about
did
to
not answer the question. I'm about to, though.
Don't
So
forget this ain't no Sixers podcast, Carl. Don't be asking a bunch of Sixers questions.
I'm just trying to answer the
touched on
question.
it.
No, I'm talking
You want
about
me to
Carl.
answer the question?
No, I'm talking about Carl. Carl talking about something. I got another one. Give me one more.
I'm about to make BG.
Man, if you don't let Jenny talk,
Go ahead.
So Joel Embiid, I've been saying, we've all been saying, injury prone. They are not going anywhere if they continue just to run their offense through Joel Embiid, because once he is injured and out of the lineup, they can't win, right? So I think now they have an opportunity where even if Joel is hurt, they can still go far. And why is that? Because they got Caleb Martin, he's a hell of a shooter. They have Kelly Oubre, not a huge name, but we've seen what he can do off the bench. We have Paul George, who's going to be a Hall of Famer, no doubt in my mind, who seems to know his role and who seems to know that he is just going to do what it takes to win. And then we have
Right.
Tyrese Maxey, who, geez Louise, I've been watching video of this man and I'm blown away already by like he's
The
the
NBA need to be
quickness and the
scared.
body, and
Real scared.
he looks like he's about to come in and like plow some people over. So I think we have good chances because we're not just solely focused and reliant upon Joel Embiid. Still love him, my favorite, of course. Want him to be healthy, but it can't be that if he's not healthy, we can't win. That's just
Bottom line.
Yeah,
but now we have a team.
That's what it's been for years. That's the scary part about it is, Jen, is like we've had good teams. We've had this. This is definitely. I don't know if this is the best collective of talent because I really did like that Jimmy Butler, JJ Redick. I guess I can say Ben Simmons on this podcast.
But who was on the bench though?
That's the thing. That bench
Yeah,
wasn't
That's
great.
my thing.
Korkmaz,
That
When I
bench
say
was-
team, I say a whole team. This is
You're right,
the
Carl.
deepest
You're right.
team I ever seen. You know what I
Yeah.
hey,
mean?
This
then
is
we have
definitely-
Ilyasova and Gallinari. Then
Not that
Oh,
year.
yeah. Oh,
Not that
not that
year.
Yeah, not that
That
year.
was the year before.
Yo,
Yeah,
Gallinari.
not that year.
Gallinari. Ooh.
I think that was one of the reasons why we fell short in those playoffs. We was playing our starting five a lot of minutes in that playoff.
And if
We
any
couldn't
one
trust
of them
nobody.
missed the game, we lost. If
There's a
anyone,
problem. Right. So
we
to
was
have another
definitely top heavy. We was top heavy that year for sure. Like our starting five was not to be fucked with, but it's just, man, it takes more than that. It takes more than 5 guys to win a championship, and that was the infamous boom, 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 boom. How many times did the ball hit the side? How many times the ball hit the rim?
Four, at least
four.
Okay.
four bounces.
It was the
before winning.
quadruple doink.
Yeah,
If you've ever met
quadruple doink.
If you've ever met a Philadelphia fan and you mention that Toronto bounce, you might get swung on. Just be clear. Just be clear that you might get swung on. There's certain things
Correct.
we don't like.
Correct.
We actually don't like to relive. So just kind of steer clear from those type of conversations from Philadelphia fans. We get a bad rap, but it's just because we love our team. It's just because we love our team. Everybody answer the question. Hey,
Yes.
I got another topic that was definitely not on the docket for y'all. So it's going to be just off the top of the hip. And the reason I thought about this while we've been sitting here talking is because I was looking at Jen. And when I looked at Jen, it made me think about something that I went through last week. So last week, so obviously y'all know that, well, Jose and Carl definitely know that I wasn't used to this social space, having a platform, people seeing you and be able to say whatever they want for you. And then even worse, when I started my own platform, it got worse. So I was talking about, I know Jen is going to hate when I say this, but I put out a reel the other day and I was talking about, all right, I love Not Like Us. I love that song. That song is amazing. He won the battle with one song. Like, I think he overall won the battle, but that one song solidified the battle. And I posted, it wasn't a post like I was hating on Not Like Us, because I led up to the beginning of the video said, yo, I love Not Like Us. I sing it when it's not playing. Like it's stuck in my head forever. And I said, hey, are they playing out Not Like Us? Are they playing it too much? Are we tired of it yet? And it was just a question. It wasn't me saying that I'm tired of it. It was just me asking, are we tired of not like us? And a guy posted under the chat. I mean, under the video and said, "No, bitch, it's good. Is that good? We ain't tired of it." So me being the good person that I am, I replied with positivity. I replied and said, "Wow, I didn't know I had to be a bitch for having an opinion, but God bless you. But God bless you." And then I thought about it just now while we talking with Jen, and I was like, "Yo, I actually have Jen's Twitter on notified, so every time she tweets, I see it.
Jen
Every
goes
time,
off on Twitter.
not
Follow
one
Jen on
time."
Twitter. Hold up, BG. What is Jen? What's your Twitter handle?
Jenny
For the
Bucket,
people that don't know.
Jenny Bucket
Jenny
76.
Buckets 76. Jenny
Bucket 76.
Make sure y'all follow that.
It's so funny to see Jen go back and forth with people that disagree with her opinion. So I just wanted to ask y'all, like, how do y'all navigate? Because Jose, you have a heavy following on your Twitch when you be playing a game. Carl 215, the sports guy, you've known throughout Philadelphia for just going online and speaking your mind about Philadelphia sports. And Jen on Twitter is the greatest Philadelphia fan I've ever met when it comes to talking about her teams on Twitter. How do y'all keep y'all cool and y'all calm for people that get kind of out of pocket, kind of disrespectful when all you're doing is giving your opinion?
Let me answer this.
And I
first.
know I didn't prep y'all for this conversation. That's what I like to do here. I like to just
my answer gonna be quick.
As conversations come up, they come up. And I was thinking about that because I know how much Jen gets, I don't want to say slandered on Twitter, but when she say something they don't agree with, they gonna go at her neck. They gonna go at her neck. So how do y'all handle that as people with huge social media followings, people with platforms? How do y'all deal with that?
Many people who don't really watch our show, we really family. We really, we text each other every day. We talk when we're off the show like this with the cameras up for a while. And these three on the side of me are my biggest critics. I hear everything from them, from everything. So you guys have prepared me to hear anything from somebody and not have a crazy response, because for one, it's bigger than just me. It's the brand. So if I say something, people will say, "Oh, Eat Sleep Sixers be drawing," not 215 the sports guy be drawing. So it's bigger than me.
So
hey, real quick, Jose, before you go, for those people that are not from the Philadelphia area that was wondering what drawing is, it just means you're doing too much. Like, dog, stop drawing. Like, that's all he was saying. You're just doing a little.
Doing the most.
I'm sorry for those that don't know. People not from Philly. Hey, the people on the screen, they knew what it meant. But I had to make sure that the people outside, because we got more than Philadelphia watchers on BG what we talk about. So I need y'all to know when he said drawing, he was just saying, "Yo, you doing too much." All right, go ahead, Jose.
Yeah. So as we know, I love Jen like she's my own sister, man. I'm glad she's on our squad. Great Philadelphia 76ers fan, has a lot of knowledge. Stays in tune with all the current events as far as the team, and I admire that. But I don't have no problem giving somebody the boot button when they disrespecting my family. Not just Jenny. It could be Brian, could be Carl, could be anybody. You disrespect my people, you getting up out of there quick. Faster than the Sandman on the Apollo. I ain't not playing. I ain't playing no games. You understand what I'm saying? I can't reach through the screen and smack somebody in the face, but I could definitely hit the block button. Delete. You're gone. You're out of there. Like, we're not going to tolerate that. We just not gonna tolerate that. So with that being said,
Jose, I don't want to kick people out because I'm like,
but it's just
because I feel like their opinion matters just like mine did.
No. If it's an opinion, if it's an opinion, that's one thing. But when it comes, when it gets borderline disrespect, they gotta go. You know that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm always up for a debate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not soft skinned. I can handle the heat, man. I can handle the heat. I don't be in the kitchen too much because my wife don't allow it. You know what I'm saying? She's the queen of the kitchen. But I can definitely handle the oven heat.
What are you doing?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Especially when we talking sports. I spent a lot of my time in a barbershop, You know what I'm saying? I know the sports debates in the barbershop be real. If you know what I'm talking about. They get real in the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? I spent like a good 12 years in the barbershop, managing the barbershop, and we talked a lot about sports. And we know how it get. You know, not just in the barbershop in life, man, because I've been a sports fan as far as I can remember.
Hold up, Pop. You cut hair?
That's the story
Yeah,
for another day.
I'm gonna call you when we get off the show.
Yeah, that's the story for another day.
I just spent $50 today for nothing, man. But go ahead, carry
That's a
on.
story for another day. But anyway, yeah, like, listen, I'm not letting nobody disrespect my family. This is my family right here. You know what I'm saying? This is my out of the house family. Like, BG knows, man. I don't know how I can express, you know, the feelings I had towards him. No Diddy. Same with Carl. Me and Carl talk, and we get personal, man. We just don't talk about East Lee Sixers. We get real personal. You know what I'm saying? He gives me advice, I give him advice, and all of that. And we feel the same way for Jen. You know, if she ever needs to call us and talk to us about anything, we right here. She know our number. We got her number. You know what I'm saying? Even though she busy and she go to sleep at 6:00 p.m., but we can call her.
Hey,
Well,
get
you
up,
know,
wait, dog. It's 9:20. What you talking about? Don't disrespect my sister.
I know.
Don't block me. Don't block me. Don't kick me out the room.
And I get on the Twitter and I get fights with people all the time. I do. I do argue with people on Twitter all the time.
Then Twitter is different.
But the thing is, if people come at me personally, then I'm going to have an issue. If people have a problem with what I said, you know, with difference of opinion. You know what I mean? I don't care if we have a difference of opinion. I'll tell you you're wrong, and I'll tell you while I'm right. And usually that suffices. But some people get mad and block me, and that's fine. But I just like if somebody's like a really rude. I haven't blocked very many people on Twitter, to be honest with you. But if somebody's just being rude to be rude, I will block them. But I end up getting blocked more than
More than
I
you do
block
the
any,
blocking?
more than I do the blocking. Yeah, I do. Because I mean, I'm opinionated. Y'all love that about me. If I wasn't opinionated, I would be here.
And that's what I don't understand. Why does it get to disrespect because of opinion? Like, I couldn't believe when I got the notification, hey, one of your videos on TikTok got a comment. And the first word I saw was, shut up, bitch. I said, damn, wait a minute. I said, why I got to be I said, I don't even know you, boy. Like, why I got to be a bitch? Because I think that they overplaying a song. I'm a bitch.
One of the first lessons my mom taught me is when a person insults you, is because they ran out of intelligent words to say or to respond.
Hey, Carl, Buddy didn't say a word after I said the words. You know what? God bless you. He didn't reply enough. This was my exact reply. I said, man, it's crazy that I got to be a bitch because I have an opinion, but God bless you. He ain't replied.
He wanted you to make an ass of yourself on your platform. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But no, it's not overplayed. I don't care what you say or if Steph Curry says. It is not overplayed.
Wait. Let's be clear. I said it, but yo, I was so mad when I saw that Steph Curry thing because I said that it was being overplayed before, and then Steph Curry shit was all over the internet saying it was overplayed. I was like, put my clip up, bitch. I know I'm not Steph Curry. I know I'm not the chef. I know I can't shoot from 40 at a 30% clip, but damn it, I'm BG. What we talking about?
I don't know, but every time when we're on Eat Sleep Sixers, and sometimes during the playoffs, we get more traffic than usual because the ops really want to weigh in, and they always want to pick on me and tell me how much I hate basketball. I don't know about basketball.
What was the funny joke? What was?
Oh, who's that lady? Who is that?
A bank teller?
Yeah.
They called you a bank teller?
Bank teller.
Oh my God.
We didn't heard everything. Everything.
So funny. I gave that guy the boot so fast for that one.
If people are confused, you know,
like
what we're talking about is being recorded, and our Eat Sleep Sixers show is live. It's streamed live. So how some people can go back and edit comments and stuff, no. Somebody says fuck you, it's big fuck you live. Right on there, and we got to troubleshoot, block the person.
That's why I was scared to do live shows. I was like, man, I might Sometimes I can't control my tongue. Sometimes if somebody talk crazy to me, I might not know how to respond live on
That's
the
the
air. So
Philly in you.
that's why we
Yeah, see, that's
record.
what it is. It's a Philly, and it's a Philly in all of
And the
us.
thing
I
is,
mean, we just are honest people, and we're gonna tell you how we feel, and
that's
that's
the thing.
just
But the thing is, the difference is a lot of people, we get a bad rep as Philly fans. We get told that we're the worst fans and we're the most hostile fans, but we only go there when you go there. We're not gonna go there for no reason except for Cowboys fans. Fuck y'all. Excuse my language. But other than Cowboys fans, we usually don't go there first. We usually don't. Because at the end of the day, before 2017, the Eagles hadn't won in a long ass time. Not a Super Bowl. They won a championship, but they ain't won no Super Bowl in a long. So we really couldn't talk. But the Phillies, the Sixers ain't won since '83. So we would never initiate it, and people think we the worst fans. We just passionate about our teams. We gonna let y'all know when we
Hey,
right
BJ,
and y'all wrong. What's up?
I'm so sorry. I know before you leave someone's house as a guest, I appreciate you
Hold on.
for
No, shut up. Y'all, you said what you needed to say. Hey, y'all. This is East Sleep Sixers taking over BG what we talking about. One of my brothers has to leave a little early, but we're gonna keep the conversation going. Jen gotta leave in a minute too, but we're gonna keep the conversation going. But I want
I
to give you
well yet. It's only 9:25.
say less. I'm gonna give the floor to Carl, man. Close out for me. Close you out, but we're gonna continue to talk.
most definitely. First and foremost, it goes without saying we joke a lot, but we all are blown away on how far you've come as a professional and a podcaster. This brand you have built for yourself is very, very entertaining. I'm a fan, and for others that watch it out there too, lock all the way in. And also, shameless plug, slide right over to Eat Sleep Sixers and subscribe too. Y'all can get a double dose of BG for sure.
Yeah, we definitely working hard
Hey,
on
yo,
growing the
what are you
YouTube.
telling? Wait,
I'm going to leave
wait.
on that note. Goodbye.
Remember,
Listen, we working hard on getting to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And we almost there. So with y'all help, if y'all ain't already subscribed, definitely go subscribe to East Sleep Sixes, and don't forget to tell a friend, because we rely on word of mouth and all
Hey,
that
dog,
good
this is
stuff.
not the close for the whole podcast. This was the close for Carl to get the hell out.
Yeah, we was just talking about East Sleep Sixes, but this is BG what we talking about. So keep talking.
All right. So what's up next?
They said they was going to take over. Hey, real quick, y'all, man. I said this last podcast. I said, man, one thing I did not want to be was a political podcast. I don't want to talk politics. I hate how much politics has divided the world.
I'm gonna
And
need a
one thing
drink
I
for
don't
this one. Let me get a drink real quick.
Go ahead. One thing I don't want to do over here is divide. That's one thing I don't want to do is divide. And one thing I know that politics does kind of divides the country, but it's what's going on right now. So I just wanted to talk to y'all about what happened last week, man. Well, early this week. I'm sorry. Joe Biden has dropped out the race. He is endorsing Kamala as the Democratic to be on the Democratic ticket. It looks like it's probably going to happen. Democratic ticket will be Kamala. Republican ticket will be Donald Trump. Is it too late, Jen? Did he wait too long to say, "Hey, I'm not doing this"? Did he have to see himself on that debate like this
I
to
think he did.
realize that he was old?
I think he did have to see himself on that thing. I think he was like he was delusional about what he. Anyway, Joe, we wish you well, Joe. We hope that you're not undergoing some like serious illness and you're going to be all right. So, as a Trump as anti-Trump person as one could be, I am thrilled that Joe dropped out of the election because I didn't think he could win. I'll be honest. I
I
did
feel like
not
he had
think
zero shot. I feel like he had
zero chance at winning. Yeah, absolutely. So I don't know. I feel bad for the man, but I think if Kamala picks the right running mate, she's got a really good shot because you know who didn't pick the right running mate is that freaking Trump.
Did she
Because
pick but does she have a good shot? you got to think about it, Jen. I hate to rain on Kamala's parade because if I had to choose between the two, I would definitely choose Kamala. But one thing, Joe Budden did her a disservice by waiting until fucking July to drop out of the
Did you
race.
say Joe Budden?
Did I say Joe Budden? I love
You
Joe
did.
Budden, by the way.
You got caught. You got busted there, buddy. You definitely said
Joe
Joe
Biden.
Budden.
Damn it, Joe Biden. I think Joe Biden did her such a disservice by waiting until July to do this. She's so behind in this situation. And it's a week removed from President Trump taking a shot in the ear. Former President Trump, almost an assassination attempt. It was right off of that and him having so much steam. And then, damn, the person that's supposed to be rivaling you drops out. It's like, do you really see one, Joe Biden supporters sticking with Kamala? And two, do you see the people that was on the fence saying, I'll listen to what Kamala has to say, even though it's only 3 months to the election? Do you think she got a chance? Because I don't think she got a chance. I hope she wins, but I really don't think she got a chance, y'all.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. I hope she wins as well, but I just don't see all those people jumping ship from Biden's seat corner or whatever to go against the grain. So, I would hope they would vote for her instead of not voting at all, just because Biden not in it no more.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people just were going to vote for Biden because they don't like Trump, not because they thought Biden was the best candidate. A lot of people were just doing it because they don't want to vote for Trump. Let's be clear. Let's call a spade a spade. We know he's not a very likable person, even though his numbers are higher than they've ever been, weirdly. But we know he's not a likable person, so we know he's not going to be a fan favorite for everybody. But I mean, when your rival is somebody who can't keep their eyes open, and the other one, the vice president just found out she's running for president, I think it's clear cut, man. I really think he's gonna win, man.
I was thinking that way before Joe Biden dropped out. I have a difference of opinion from you both.
Okay.
Before Joe Biden dropped out, I thought for sure that Trump was going to run away with it. But now, for me and people in my circle, we feel like a renewed sense of hope. You know what I mean? She's coming out strong. She's saying things that are smart. She is, she's running this whole campaign about we're not going back and pointing out all the shitty things that Trump has done over the course of his tenure. And I don't know.
I mentioned the shitty shit he said.
Yeah,
the buffoonery that comes out of his mouth is crazy.
All of it. Nobody wants to go back to that. Nobody wants to relive that. So I don't know. I think
Apparently,
she has
some
a shot.
people
I
do,
really
Jen.
I know
Jennifer.
it's disgusting. Those people are disgusting.
That's the sad thing. A lot of people do. A lot of people. That number is high of the people who are pro-Trump. That number actually might be. There's more pro-Trump people than anti-Trump people. Let's be clear. It really. I hate to say it. It really is. And y'all know I was in the military for 20 years, and no matter what, whoever was the president, I had to follow the rules. Whatever they said, that's what it is. In this situation, man, I wish we could just throw our hand in. Like, I wish there wasn't a such thing as a president just for like maybe a year. I'm not saying let's go without a president for 4 years, but like maybe we should take a break for a little bit. Because man,
can we get a pause?
Can we get a pause, X? Because the America's not looking like the greatest place, and the people that they have lined up to lead us before Kamala jumped in. Because I really like Kamala, but I mean, Joe Biden could barely keep his eyes open. Donald Trump is going to say some of the most outlandish stuff. I'm not saying he was a bad president, because I think that Donald Trump did some good things while he was the president. But just because you do good things don't mean it outweighs all of the dumb shit that comes out your mouth. Some of the
exactly. I was going to say that.
Like, some of the things you say can't be replaced with the good that you've done.
I was gonna
'Cause you
say
be
that
wild.
in other words. I said if you take away all the stupid stuff that comes out of his mouth,
He's not bad.
I don't think he
He's not
did such a terrible job.
He's not terrible. I'm not saying he's
I've
good,
seen worse.
but he's not terrible.
I've seen worse jobs done. It's just
I think
stuff
he
that
just set us.
says,
I think
man.
he actually did do terrible things. I think he set this country back. I don't know how many years. I think that the people that he appointed to the Supreme Court have it's going to have ramifications for years and years to come. I think a lot of what he did is not going to be undone, and it's a shame.
Yeah.
But we don't want to get all deep and sad on this podcast. But
Yeah,
I
seriously,
have
I don't like
hope.
to serious it out.
I hope. I have hope. I really do. I feel I'm picturing my Obama poster with the hope, and I have hope.
Yes,
I
we
really
can.
do.
Yes, we can. It's gonna be an interesting. It's gonna be an interesting fall and winter.
That's a nice
for-
cup you got up there, Joe. That's a nice
Isn't
cup.
that a nice cup?
That's
Yeah, that's a
another
nice cup.
podcast. I think I follow that podcast. Is that Top Shelf Sports Talk cup
That
up
is
there?
Top Shelf Sports.
It looked like
dog.
That's why
Top
it's on
Shelf
top
Sports Talk.
shelf.
Shout out
That's
my
why it's
dog
on top
Jamar.
shelf.
Shout out my
Y'all know
dog
what she
Jamar.
doing?
Please go
Yo,
over to my dog Jamar page and give him a follow as well. Top Shelf Sports Talk, man. Amazing show. Amazing show.
Look, Jen know what she doing. She put it on the top shelf.
That's right.
No, I think it's a shelf above that, Jose.
No, that's the top. Oh, there is one above it.
Yeah, you could.
Right
got-
now,
Well,
it's
I
the
mean,
top
it's
shelf.
like the top of the top. It's not really a
shelf
shelf,
right now.
but it's the top of the
All right,
cabinet.
look, y'all. Today was the day. Today was the day, man. We got too serious in that conversation, so that's why I want to go to a little bit more fun. It's not super fun, but I want to go to something a little more fun than talking about Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and Kamala Harris right now. Please go out, but before I go, please go out and vote. Please go out and vote. If you believe your vote counts, go out and vote. I'm not going to give you the spiel that they put on everybody votes count. If you believe that your vote counts, go out and vote, man. The only way you can enact change is if you go out and vote. So please go out and vote. It's your right. But to unserious the conversation out, man, today was the day, man. The Olympics is officially here. The Olympics is officially here. We talked a little bit about the international team, but I want to talk about something so Olympic involved. It has actually nothing to do with the Olympics. I'm being honest. I felt like I was trying to lead it up to give some Olympic build up, but this shit ain't got nothing to do with the Olympics. Dog, Snoop Dogg was one of the damn torch bearers for the Olympics, and it made me think about something. I had a conversation, I want to say maybe like 5 years ago, and I said to the dude I was talking with, I was like, yo, I really think that Snoop Dogg might be the most recognizable hip-hop star in the history of the world. He's on every commercial. A person, like a 90-year-old woman, could recognize Snoop Dogg the same way a 4-year-old kid can recognize Snoop Dogg. Do you think it's any bigger hip-hop? There are bigger names. There are people who made more money probably, who are more quote-unquote popular than Snoop Dogg. But is Snoop Dogg the most recognizable figure in hip-hop history? Because I think he is.
Today, 2024, I'm gonna have to
So
agree
right
with
now.
you. I'm gonna have to agree with you.
Like I said, think about what I said, Jose. A 90-year-old woman will be able to pick out Snoop Dogg and a 10-year-old kid. We can't
Let's
say
not-
that about the Drakes. We can't
let's
say
not-
that
let's
about
not-
Kendrick. We can't say that about Jay-Z. Like Snoop Dogg
We
can't
can
go
say it
anywhere
about
in the
Kanye,
world.
though.
Look,
Kanye might be close. Kanye might be number 2. That's a good one, Jen.
yeah,
I like that.
but
I like
Kanye's there over the negative media that he receives. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I'm not saying for what reason. I'm simply
Right.
saying who is the most recognizable hip hop figure in the history. And after today, with him carrying a fucking torch for the Olympics when he has nothing to do with the Olympics, I wish I could go back in time to that conversation I had about 5 years ago when we was talking about Snoop Dogg is probably the most recognizable person in hip hop history.
The man is very well liked though.
Who?
He's not. He's not a heel. You know what I'm saying? He's not a heel. A lot of people like Snoop.
Which is interesting to me.
A lot of people
This
like
man,
him.
this man beat a murder. He is notoriously known for smoking reefer, as the old people would say it. Like, and he's still the
But
most
he has
likable
balance, though,
character
because
in the history of.
he has balance, though, because he gave back to his community, started a little league football team that is well known all over the states. So he has balance. It's not just talk about his negativity, you know what I'm saying, with the murder case.
But
And
no, so I was
weed.
only bringing up the negativity because I can't believe that somebody with that big of a, I hate to say the word rap sheet, but with those negatives on them to be so huge. This guy can't miss. When's the last time you watched a sporting event and didn't see a Snoop Dogg commercial?
Right.
I get
one thing.
He's on everything. He's on everything.
Since we're talking about hip hop, one of the biggest things that I gravitate to is stuff that I can relate. When I look at an artist, and it's just me. I don't know about anybody else. You know, obviously I like good lyrics. I like storytellers. It's hard for me to listen to a lot of the mumble rap or what's being called mumble rap because I like storytelling music. Period. Not just hip hop. I like storytelling music. That's what I like. If you're telling a good story,
that's how we grew up.
Yeah, exactly. So anything that I can relate to, I like. And I always tell this about a lot of my friends that I grew up with because I had a rough road growing up. And then now at my age to still see friends that I grew up with in the adolescent writing graffiti and doing bad things that I don't want to talk about here. And then we're still here to talk about it. It's crazy. And to see him persevere and survive. Snoop Dogg survived the East Coast, West Coast feud when Biggie and Pac was there because he was involved. He was literally involved in all that.
He was right in the middle.
He was in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And to still see him alive and well and doing things. He gave back to his community over there and it's seen all over nationwide. So I applaud it. I'm okay with it. I don't have a problem with what he did.
I'm not having a problem with it, but I just want to know if you agree that he's the most recognizable figure.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
I can't believe he does everything.
The question that you originally posed, BG, a little behind the scenes for those who don't know, BG might have sent us some questions, and it was, is Snoop the most internationally known? Now that's different than recognizable, right? Because recognizable, you're thinking image. At least I am. Like you see a picture of Snoop Dogg, you know who that is, right? But I think if we're talking about a name, it's Kanye.
And you say that, but was it last week that Steve Harvey had to give a reply to his reaction to that the best hip hop artist on Family Feud the other day? I want to say it was a week ago. The questions was, who is the best rapper of all time?
Okay.
And it was the list of 8. Like they named all people. They buzzed like everybody that we think of now, the Jay-Z's, the Lil Waynes, the people we think about, and then those recognizable names, the Snoop Dogg's was up there. The 50 Cent was up there.
Mm-hmm.
So I just think, obviously, no, Kanye's not the biggest name because granted, who knows the 100 people they pulled on Family Feud? Who knows?
Yeah, right. I thought, come on, it's Family Feud.
So who knows? But that's what I mean. Jen, the hip hop head that I am, probably wouldn't say Snoop is the most internationally known. But me thinking about it again, a 90-year-old lady will be able to tell you who Snoop Dogg is. A 90-year-old lady might not be able to tell you who Kanye is. Might not. I'm not saying definitely won't.
Well, that's because that 90-year-old lady been watching Martha Stewart for too much. That's why that 90-year-old lady could tell you
That's why
Martha Stewart is.
If I sit next to somebody that's gonna get me recognition, it ain't my fault that's how I got recognized. But
Hold up.
got next to the right people. Kanye ain't get right next to the right people.
I work for a property management company, and I'll be going into these houses and these 90-year-old women you guys are talking about watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians, so they know who Kanye is.
Ah, that's true.
They know who Kanye is.
There you go. There you go. And I mean, if we're talking international, you can't leave out BBL Drizzy because he's from Canada.
I think Drake is probably the most known current artist. The most known current artist. I would say he could go to any country and every single person that sees him would know that it was Drake. I think he's the most currently known. But I think all time, I don't think it's no question that it's Snoop Dogg. I don't think it's no question.
What
All
about
time,
Eminem? What do you think about Eminem?
He's up there.
I think M would probably be in the top 5. I think M
He's
would
up
probably
there.
be in the top 5. M would probably be in the top 5. What kind of makes him more known, because to be in the top 5 and you only come out like every 10 years is crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, I only come outside every once in a while, but when I come outside, everybody stops and wait for me to tell them that I'm putting out music. So damn, damn. Jen, why you
Since
give
we
me like
brought
that?
up Eminem, can I say something?
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
What do y'all think about Eminem's impact on hip hop?
So I had a couple guys on the show the other day, and we was talking about Eminem, and I said, honestly, I have to be in the mood to listen to Eminem. Like, there's not a time that I can remember in my life that I said, yo, let me turn this. I'm about to clean the house. Let me turn to Eminem. Or I'm about to go on this long road trip. Let me turn to Eminem. When it
I've
comes
been
out,
listening to some Eminem
I
on
might
a road trip.
listen. I might listen, but it's just very rare. It's in my instant. Hey, I need to listen to this. Oh, I ain't heard this in a while. Let me listen to this album. Let me listen to the Marshall Mathers LP. It's very rare that I go back to it until he come outside again. Then he come outside and I'd be like, oh, I want to hear this song that I used to like back in 2008. When he come back outside, but when he's away, I kind of don't think about him. But I understand that his
I got
impact
another
on hip-hop
question.
is unmatched.
Is he in the rotation?
He's not in my rotation. I'm be honest.
He's in my rotation. He's in
He's
my
definitely
rotation.
in my rotation to clean the
He's in my
house or
rotation.
go for a car ride or, I don't know, work
He's in
out.
my playlist is large. My playlist, I'm gonna tell you something. My Spotify playlist consists of over 1,000 songs. Honestly.
You need to. All right. Well, before you finish your soliloquy and talk about this dumbass 1,000-song playlist, I'm gonna ask you a favor. Break them down into different 25s. Like you stupid. That's dumb. Why do you have a? You're never gonna listen to them all. What are you doing?
It's not only hip hop though. It's not only hip hop because I love music.
I love music.
Listen. My rotation has all genres. So
Jose, all I'm asking you to do is cut it down from 1,000. 1,000.
I listen to a lot of songs. I listen to music, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I listen to music, especially when I'm in the gym. I'm lost.
No, I feel
got the headphones on the whole time.
1,000?
Yeah, 1,000. It's on shuffle though. It's definitely on shuffle.
You know what I think is wild though
1,000.
about this whole thing with Snoop being the most recognized? Like Snoop's music though, is that in the rotation?
Doggy Style was the
It's the only thing in the rotation. What?
Doggy Style is
No.
5 albums.
Chronic 2001.
No, we're not talking Dre.
Not Dre.
Well, his features.
No, we're not talking about Dre.
Jen asked, "Are you putting Snoop's album in rotation? Are you putting his?" Now, when it comes to Doggy Style, I gotta say yes. After Doggy Style, I can't say that I'm banging much Snoop. Pause. No Diddy. Whoa. I'm not listening to much Snoop besides Doggy Style. I'm gonna keep it real.
Doggy Style's a
Maybe
classic.
His features,
Come on.
It is a classic for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. But
Yeah.
I'm not talking about his features. His features in Chronic are iconic.
Yeah.
So with just his records, just his, yeah. I think Eminem might got him internationally with just music. Just music, Eminem definitely got him. Definitely got him. But like I said, I feel like if they was both standing in a room and they brought every human being in the world into this room and said, name that person, name that person, I think more people would say Snoop, yo. I really do. Like, I think the younger people, everybody our age and down, probably could say Eminem. But I feel like everybody from 95 on down can say Snoop Dogg. Like, they would say Snoop Dogg. I just feel like he can't be. Again, last time you watched TV and didn't see a Snoop commercial, You can't tell me. He's everywhere. He's everywhere.
Well, so's
Snoop is-
Ice-T.
I wouldn't say Ice-T's everywhere.
He's everywhere. He's on commercials. He's on all this stuff.
Ice-T claim to fame. He been on Law and Order for like 50 years, and he only
He has.
49.
He been
Like, I
on
don't
a
know.
couple good movies. He been on a couple good movies too. He been on a couple good movies.
You think Ice Cube more recognizable than Snoop?
I never said that.
No,
Okay, I just wanted to make
I
sure.
was just saying
I
he's
just
on
wanted to make sure that
commercials.
y'all
No,
wasn't-
I never said
commercials.
that. But Ice-T
about
is
to say.
known.
He's on a lot of commercials. That's all I'm saying.
LL is known.
50. If we're talking about not necessarily
50's very close. 50's
yeah,
very
50,
close.
50's
especially
climbing that
like,
ladder fast.
yeah, because he's so. I mean, all he does with like the whole Power universe and TV and producing stuff. I mean,
Video games. The man's in video games as well.
And let's be clear, he had I don't want to say one of the best runs, but he had a top 10, he had a top 15 New York City hip hop artist run. Like it's not you can't name
everybody
name,
wearing them weird ass tank tops. Let's not act like everybody was.
But that's what I'm
everybody
saying. You can't name 14 artists that had a better run than 50. So I mean, overall his career was phenomenal. And
it's
you know the
still
scary
good.
part
He's
about
still
that?
coming out good stuff.
You know the scary part about that? I hate to be a pocket watcher, but y'all heard the last 3 people we named? 50.
Yeah.
They all came under Dre. So guess what? Dre rich as hell. If all 3 of the people we naming that might be the most known faces in hip hop, the 3 names we just named, Snoop, Eminem, and 50, and all of them, I don't want to say they answer to Dre, but all of them are in the game.
Shady Aftermath all day.
I think Dre's should be up
Dre.
there. I mean, the Beats thing.
I think Dre's money might be bigger than theirs, but I think their faces are more recognizable.
Yeah.
Because Dre was so behind the scenes for so long. I
Mhm.
mean, think about it. We was waiting. We've been waiting on Dre album for the last 40 years.
Because he's doing
That's
other
there.
things. He's making
Yeah.
money doing other things. That's why.
So salute to them all. But I'm sticking to my point. I personally think that Snoop Dogg is the most internationally recognizable hip hop artist in history.
Okay. And I'm sticking with
But I agreed
Kanye
with this.
and Jose.
Jose said Lil Uzi Vert.
No, I did not. No, I did not. I agree with you, BG. And I'm gonna say Snoop. And the only reason why is because if you see the receding hairline with the braids and the skinny ass face, you know who that is.
And if you see Kanye, you know who that is. It doesn't matter
Why do
if
I
he's
feel
got
like
a
you
bag
just-
over his head. You know who he
Why do I feel like
Give
you-
BG
why do
some
I feel like
braids.
Jose-
Give
I
BG
just
some
about to
braids.
say, why I feel like you was talking about me. Was you talking about me?
Give
Jose?
BG some braids.
If you see
And
somebody
a lot
tall
of
with
people might
receding
mistake him for Snoop.
receding hairline, skinny, tall. Who you talking about? You talking about me?
I'm talking about Snoop Dogg, bro. You know I love you, bro.
Hey man, I wanted to we had one more topic that I wanted to talk about, but I don't want to serious us out because we've been having such a good time. So we're gonna skip it. I hate skipping the topic that I wanted to talk about because it's crazy the world that we live in now. But I want to skip right to what I usually close the show out with, and I want to go to story time. And I got a quick story about this bum Genachu. I promise I'm not going to talk bad about you. I'm going to talk bad
this
about
bum.
this bum over here on my side. So like I said, we started. Well, I won't say we. So there was a podcast that was created called East Loop Sixers, and I joined it a little bit later. But my brother Jose welcomed me with open arms, and we've been a team for the last three and some change years, and it's been amazing. But we got this ongoing joke that East Loop Sixers is going to be everywhere. We're going to be in your living room. We trying to be on your TV. We try to be everywhere. And
Even
then,
You at your mama house.
Mama's
and then Jose just randomly said, man, we going to be at your mama house. And for some reason, be at your mama house stuck on East Loop Sixers. And then one day, one day, my mama called me. My mama called me on FaceTime and said, guess who here? This bum Jose, the bum that was here earlier, Carl, was at my mama house eating on my mama at my dining room table. The house that I grew up in was eating at my mama house, and they've made this joke go on East Leaf Sixes for at least the last 2 years of, oh, don't worry. If you think you don't know where we at, we'll show up at your mama house. And my bro showed up at my mama house, but he's been my brother ever since. Well, he was my brother before that, hence why he was at my mama house. But he's been my brother ever since, and it's been a long, ongoing joke that I laugh at every time it comes up. And even when we're not talking about my personal mama's house, whenever we give our closing that will be at your mama house, I always picture that picture of Carl, Jose, and Greg, Big Daddy Boy, sitting at my dining room table eating my mama food. But
I still got that picture. I got that picture. And I'm not going to let it rest. I ain't going to let it rest, man. I ain't going to lie. Because I went over there and I thought, right, listen, here's the thing, man. Mama spoiled me so bad that first time I went over there and got dinner. All right. She pulled out the spaghettis. Right. Cool. I mean, spaghettis. I'm almost done. Ready to wrap it up. I was getting ready, I was already getting my goodbye speech, written down in my head, about to dip. I already got my plate. Thank you, Mama. I appreciate you so much. Then she pulled out a big ass plate of seafood on after that. Where you think you going?
What people don't understand about Brenda, let me tell you something about Brenda. Brenda don't like when she cook for people, you're gonna eat as if you're at a 5-star restaurant. So you're gonna have your appetizer, you're gonna have a meal, you're gonna have a dessert.
You gonna have a second meal?
I'm telling she cooks different. Jen, I'll be in Philly soon. I'll be on the East Coast soon. Jen,
forewarn you. I forewarn you. If you ever go to Mama house, don't eat all day. I promise you. Don't eat all day. Because you in trouble when you go over there and eat.
I don't know if you guys all know how special BG's mama is, because she is pretty much like the show mom. She is mama to all of us. My father passed away. She called me personally to give me condolences. She sent me a card. She was very kind. She's always like showing so much support to BG. It's great. And then she takes us all in like we're her own, and it's fabulous.
Yeah, man.
Brenda, we love you.
That was the one thing that I appreciated about when I joined East Leaf Sixers was, it was that family vibe. It was that family feel, man. I never felt like there's been an A mic on our podcast. It's us four. It's just us four.
I thought I was the freaking A mic.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Damn, I'm about to get fired. I'm about to get fired.
Holy shit.
I'm about to get fired. But that was
I want to see that on Twitter.
We don't
with a little asterisk instead of an I.
With no person, with nobody having any larger than life personality, and all of us came together and was able to make a great show that's been able to have years and years and years, and we progressed. And that's the one thing I've always appreciated about being around y'all three knuckleheads is that, one, we just continue to get bigger, we continue to grow, we continue to build, and the family atmosphere that we bring in our Sixers community, man. There's no better feeling, man. And I've been waiting for y'all to be on my show, and I'm glad Jose finally put his foot down and decided to come take over.
Yeah, come on, man. Like, I started watching his shows, and I'm like, yo, this is nice. I love what he's doing, man. Like, he grew so.
But this don't feel the same.
Not to say that let me tell you something. BG adapted so fast to the podcast. It's crazy. Like, I didn't have to like call him on the side and say, bro, you should be doing this. I had to do that with certain folks, and I had to do that with him, and Jen as well. Like, and Jen was timid, man. Yo, let me tell you something.
Jen was scared to get on the camera.
Yo,
Jen said, wait, this week?
Let me tell you something.
Can we wait a little while? Like,
let me tell you something about Jen here. All right, we were stalking her for over a year to get on this podcast. Okay, I had to send APBs, bench warrants, and all the above to get this woman on our show. All right, I love my sister to death. I'm not trading her for a bag of crumble cookie. None of that.
That's a
only
Philly
because
inside joke. They don't know about that.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, she ain't going nowhere. I promise you that. She ain't going nowhere. All right. And that's just that's just a testament of the unity that we have. As bad as I want to knock Carl upside his head sometimes, he ain't going nowhere.
Carl,
You understand what I'm saying?
knock you upside your head quite a bit, buddy.
Yeah.
You gotta
This
think about it.
puzzle
You gotta
right
think about
here,
it.
this
Remember
puzzle
what I
ain't
said
a
about
puzzle.
family? Remember what I
Listen.
said about family, Jose? We're family. And who's the youngest out of all four of us?
I don't know.
Isn't the younger brother usually the one that you want to?
Carl.
Isn't it in life? Isn't the younger brother the one you knucklehead?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it, man.
So yeah, again, man, like I can't do it without you guys, man. I'm sorry.
For sure.
Yeah, I was a
man.
little bummed that I didn't get to go on the Drake versus Kendrick beef show, because man, I would have had a lot to say about that. And I do
That's the-
remember BG
Jen
said
was
that
cursing me out in the
Drake
comments.
won the beef. Please, after some thought, tell me you've come around to.
The crazy part is
sense.
Jen already knows that I've already come on here publicly and said that yes, Kendrick won. Jen just wants me to say it now with her on the
We all
camera
know
as well.
Drake is BG's favorite artist. That's his favorite artist.
That is my favorite artist. It's not my favorite rapper, but he's my
That's
favorite
your favorite artist.
He is
We
my
know
favorite
that's.
artist.
I said it the right way. I'm not
You
dumb.
did say it the right, because I was going to correct you, and then I thought about it like, yeah, you did.
That's your. I know you more than you think I know you, bro. I pay
and we
attention.
know who Jen's favorite artist is.
KDOT.
That.
So I was
So we've
ducking. I was
we've
ducking
avoided
Jen.
this.
Yeah, I was ducking Jen. I'm not gonna lie. I was ducking Jen quite often over the last 2 months when Kendrick just wouldn't stop. Drake messed up by drop. You asked him to drop, and this motherfucker just didn't stop. So be careful who you pick a fight with. Serena said it best. We all learned something over these last couple months. We don't pick a fight with Kendrick Lamar because he don't have a stop button. He does not have a stop button.
You don't mess with the boogeyman.
So with Jen here, I'll look you in your eyes, Jen. Drake lost the battle. Kendrick won the battle.
Yes,
Kendrick won the battle, but I don't think it was a cleanup lyrically. I think the impact that Not Like Us had clearly surpassed anything Drake put out in that battle. But I don't think just words, just the words that were said on songs, I don't think it was clear cut. I'm fine with saying Kendrick won. I just don't think it was, no kidding, is no question, Kendrick was the best rapper in this beat. I don't think it was clear, but he won.
I think that video cleared it all up.
I can't stand that damn.
BG just gave us the zombie eyes. He just gave us the Undertaker rollback eyes. And let me see them again. Let me see that again. Let me see that again. Yo, I need that. That got to be a short. I need that to be a short later.
But seriously, man, I think I'm just happy with how it turned out. I'm happy with how it turned out because I don't think that Drake can be eliminated like all these weirdo artists outside of Kendrick wanted to do.
1 second, y'all.
I don't think he can be eliminated. The one thing that came out of this battle is Drake's gonna keep making music and it's gonna still be good. And now Kendrick's back outside. I'm happy that he's back outside. Please don't go hiding again, Kendrick. I like active Kendrick. I love active Kendrick.
Okay, we're not saying that like that BB. We're not saying that Sexy Red song's good, are we? We're not saying that Delilah crap is good, are we? Is that what we're saying?
Are we judging the beef or are we judging his music after the beef?
Well, we're talking about. Well, you were saying that he keeps
'cause you
coming
only
out
brought-
with because he keeps coming out with good music, but that wasn't good. That was trash.
I wouldn't say so. That's the problem with the Sexy Red song, because the Sexy Red song is trash because people, let's be clear, Sexy Red doesn't make like real good music. Like people relate to it today, but it's not good. But when you just listen to Drake's verse, Jen, just Drake's verse. Like if you remove Sexy Red from that song, you can't say it's not listenable. Is that a word? Listenable?
It's
It's not
listenable.
able to be
It's
listenable.
listenable. It's
Listened to.
listenable. And I like the way he flipped it. I thought
Yeah.
it was so funny.
That was the you know who that reminded me of, Jen? Our
Who?
favorite basketball player. Our favorite basketball player would have took something like that and trolled the world. Okay,
Uh-huh.
you wanna say BBL Drizzy? Okay, I'm about to rap on it too. And not only am I gonna rap on a BBL Drizzy song, I'm gonna rap about how I pay for certain females BBLs. Like I like it. I like how he leaned into it. It didn't help. I don't think it like made it say, oh look, Drake's leaning into people making jokes about him, so maybe he didn't lose the battle. He still lost. Let's be clear, Drake, you lost. BG's telling you lost. If BG telling you lost, you definitely lost. So you definitely lost, but I like that he leaned into it during the time. I like that he leaned into it.
Yeah, I just
'Cause
don't
it
want
ki-
him doing
it
any more
kind
tracks. That was terrible.
I think that the reason it was so good is because to me it was good because it eliminated one of the people in the beef. Like,
Right.
okay, dummy Metro Boomin, you made this song free. Now I get to rap on it, dummy. If you would have made people pay for it, but the second you put it out to the world and said, "Hey, everybody, send me your best verse to BBL Drizzy," you blew it by now he's making money off of your song. So I like the chess move against Metro, but it didn't help in the Kendrick part of the battle at all. It didn't help in the Kendrick part of the battle. But before we do actually like officially get out of here, before I give y'all the floor to promote y'all social medias, I just want to let y'all know, man, thank you so much. One thing that I think a lot of people are gonna be surprised at is how good we are at just having conversations. A lot of people might think we're one trick ponies. All they know about is the Sixers. All they talk about is the Sixers. I will say, I've had conversations outside of the Sixers with all three of you, but I think everybody's gonna be surprised at how well. Oh, we know we talk about a lot of things. It's not just the Sixers. It's not just the Sixers. So
He said,
again,
what we talking about? Daddy, what we
y'all,
talking
y'all
about?
see how
Daddy?
y'all see how through the, y'all see what I y'all seen it. Y'all seen it. So
What we talking
again,
about,
man,
Daddy?
I just want to give my biggest thanks to one, Carl, Jose, and Jen for coming on my Eastly Sixers family. And with that being said, I want to give the floor to y'all individually to plug y'all social media and tell them where they can find y'all at and where they can talk to y'all, interact with y'all at, and where they can curse y'all at out on Twitter, Jen.
I want to say thank you to Bobby Brown for having me on his podcast. I'm real proud of you, BG. It's a lot of
Don't be
fun.
cruel.
Yo, BG rolls his eye like a true Philadelphian. Yo, that's crazy, bro.
I love it. I love it. No, this was fun. I was looking forward to coming on and talking about something besides basketball because I figured we'd probably
We
have.
always, yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? Think about how we started. I sent y'all the list of all the stuff we was gonna talk about. And we still talked about basketball the whole first like 30 minutes because it's
I
just
know.
us. It's
Yeah.
just us. Some things we can't deny. We love our hoop team, man.
We could talk about basketball for another couple hours, but we'll stop here. And
That's the fact.
thanks for
Tell them
having me on.
tell them where
I
they
can.
can come talk to you at, Jen.
All right. You can find me on X. That's how BG
X.
says X.
X.
At Jenny Buckets 76. So like think of Jimmy Buckets, but it's Jenny Buckets and 76 for the Sixers. That's how you will find me.
This is my question, real quick, Jose, before you go. Jenny,
Mm.
what's your Twitter handle again?
Jenny Buckets 76.
Okay, when the last time you made a bucket?
A bucket?
Yeah, when the last time you took a jump shot and made it?
Every
Uh,
time she
gonna
put
need-
something in the trash,
We gonna
I
need to
got her
see a
back.
video. We
I
gonna have to
got
see a video
her
of you making
back.
a bucket in order for you to have buckets on the back of your name.
BG,
So,
every
on my
time she
door-
throws something in the trash, she making a bucket. Cut it out.
you don't know this, but on my door at work, I have one of those Nerf nets,
Mhm.
and I got like 3 little balls. So whenever I get a little stressed, I'm always throwing hoops there. But if we're talking about an actual, it was probably we went away to the Poconos and I shot some hoops. That was in April. So that was the last time I shot
Okay.
some actual.
I guess you could be Jenny Buckets if you shot some buckets this year. I guess you
All
could be Jenny.
Well, you're moving close soon, right? And I live in a happy medium, I believe. Almost. almost, and I have a basketball court in the back of my house. So
Oh,
we can have a get together with BG and East Lee Sixers family, and then we gonna see. Even though this man,
we're gonna set up a housewarming. We gonna look. Don't forget, I'm the one moving there. Y'all gonna make me travel after I traveled all the way up there. Y'all can
no
drive down.
negative, no. Yo, I already told you. Listen, man. I already been talking to your wife because go right over your head, and I'm already asking her permission. I'm coming with my sleeping bag, my air mattress, and all that. She gonna get tired of me. You'll see.
Jose, tell them where they can talk to you at, Doc.
Come get that smoke. It's a little different than Sixers fan for life. You know what I'm saying? But I changed it to come get that smoke because I play a lot of Madden. I play a lot of NBA 2K. These guys, you know, they play different modes than I play. So my streaming name on Twitch, on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, any other social media is come get that smoke. That's COMEGETDAT, not the word that, is DAT. Smoke the regular way. You can follow me at any of those platforms. You know,
everything will be in the description below, y'all.
Reason why I chose that name, and I'm gonna say it real quick, is because one time I was on Call of Duty and I just went ape shit. I'm sorry. We was in the mat and I went ape shit, and this one kid just kept saying, "Yo, he letting them have that smoke. That's crazy." So I just came up with the name "Come Get That Smoke," and that's where I ran with it. And it's been that ever since. So yeah, come get that smoke. All the social media platforms that you see up there, just go follow me. But other than that, like my heart belongs to East Leaf Sixers. So, you know, everything, my dedication and all of that craziness is at East Leaf Sixers with these three special people. I'm not gonna call them fools and none of that, because that's not what they are to me. I won't get emotional on here. I love them to death. Like I said, I wouldn't trade her for a bag of crumble cookie. BG, my boy, he ain't going nowhere. None of that. Even Carl, man, when I want to knock upside his head, his audio stinks. You know what I mean? Every time we got put up with the subway noise in the background, he's giving us he's on the podcast at 8th and Chestnut and the subway in the background, and we deal with it because we love him. You understand what I'm saying? Other than that, we'd have kicked him to the curb a long time ago over that nonsense. But fatality. You know, that just I chose violence today.
Look, Carl is the reason I'm on Eat Sleep Sixers. Carl was the one who approached me. Carl was the one that reached out to me.
No, we all had this conversation.
Yeah, but he was the one who reached out.
Yeah, no. It's true, but the conversations were already brewing between all of us.
We was talking about.
We sent him. We sent him because he was the best mailman at the time.
Yeah.
We didn't have the courage to go up to you. He said, "I got it. I'm gonna reach out to." You know what I'm saying? So we sent him.
Hey, you know
the young guy is the one who always.
You know how I used to be when they used to say, "Hey, my friend over here want to talk to you, but he's kind of shy." And then me and Jose was just standing in the corner like this, looking at Jen. Please come be on East Leaf Sixers.
No. It was more like, you know how you send the youngest sibling to the store and say, "Look, I'll buy you a bag of chips if you go to the store for me." So that's basically what it was. We sent him to the store and he came back with the product. And I appreciate Carl for that. You know, he did his damnness. But she was tough. She was a tough cookie. She ain't want to come on at first. It took a lot. But she's finally here. And again,
well, that's because I knew I was going to get the slander.
We don't care. We got your back.
I don't know how you deal with it on social media, Jen, because I'll be looking like, damn, why they talking to Jen like this on Twitter? I got to come over there and help fight some of them battles for you, because they be going crazy on you. Y'all be beefing on Twitter, dog.
Yeah, I love it.
No, I don't. I see it, and I don't get into it because my sister can hold her own, man. I seen it. She got it. She got it. You know what I'm saying? And again, I don't tolerate much. You can see, like, I got the delete button, the ban button. Even though you don't get banned forever, you can come back next episode, talk your crap, but you out of there.
In that episode,
in that episode, you ain't talking no more. But you can ask Blake Lee. He'll tell you.
Hey, Jen eyes are getting lower and lower by the second. We could go forever. we could talk about how much I love y'all forever. Y'all can talk about how much we love East Six forever. But we know we got to get out of here again, man.
You'll just have to
this
have
was-
us on another time.
No, I feel like y'all have to be on the first episode in the new studio. Once I get
New
there.
studio.
This was a
Let's
road
get
game.
it.
This was a road game, but this was episode 10, and I'm glad I got to do episode 10 with my family. The East Sleep Sixers takeover was real. We
Wait,
lost
but at the
one.
wait. Hey, yo, bro, hold up.
How you
the
not?
new
How you gonna
studio-
interrupt my clothes?
You see the second mic right here? At the new studio.
You gonna be right there? Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I'm gonna pack this
Pull
sucker up right here, and I'm gonna be
And
sitting
you
right
gonna
next
come
to
be
you.
right there. Let's go.
All right.
Let's
Say
go.
that.
Hey, y'all already know what it is. BG, what we talking about? We'll see y'all next week. Holla at me.